It feels so weird to make a Survive the Night video after I haven't made a Survive the Night related video in a few months, but I have news. So this week around Tuesday at 5:29 p.m. for my time, RAC made an announcement and pinged the Survive the Night role, and it was a huge announcement. I'll go ahead and read this announcement fully for you guys. So in this announcement, fully off the bat, he says, please read fully before answering the poll. He says, I've mostly settled into Japan, and me and Spidey, who if you don't know is the other developer of Survive the Night, have been talking a lot about Survive the Night lately. Let me run you guys by what me and him have been thinking. Right now, Survive the Night has a lot of moving parts, a whole lot of different types of items like taunts, skins, gears, slashers, perks, etc. 3 different game modes, a few dozen maps, a bunch of modifiers, 1,400 plus unique items, all that. It's a lot and it's pretty complicated for new players. Not to mention the performance impact 1.5 years ago and constant weekly and bi-weekly updates bloated the game and made it hardest for new players to get in, and gradually degraded the performance as well. So we've been discussing a Redux type update. This would entail some of the following: a removal of taunts, screams, most of them are not scary and remove any suspense of terror or horror. Audio bloat has a serious impact on performance. And 2, massive reduction in available skins for most of every item type. There are several hundred skins in the game, which is a massive performance hit, and this is one of the main reasons for the UI change. Most of the skins go unused while also drastically affecting performance as said above. 3, massive map changes, removals, and overhauls. Dislike maps removed, complicated maps simplified, etc, etc. 4, one single unchanging lobby, no more changing lobby based on story progress. And constantly changing the lobby to different places is annoying, and having one unchanging iconic location, example the old cabin, is better. Events would decorate and change the lobby, just no constantly shifting the lobby, etc, cabin, crash site, etc, etc. 5, the removal of complicated or confusing aspects, various vendor stores, currencies, item bloat, etc. Drastically simplified UI. With game bloat no longer being an issue for the UI can be cleaned up and significantly simplified. 7, no more traits or perks, or the number of them drastically reduced and effects simplified. They are complicated for new users and are difficult to account for balance-wise when there are over 100 of them. 8, drastic reduction in types of gears, removing most of the outlandish ones and unused ones while making them have a limited uses or longer cooldowns. 9, looping as a playstyle would mostly be gone and reviving would return. The game would go more of a core focus on the hide and seek tag / genre, and reviving returns so you simply won't die right at the start. 10, improved hiding, better lockers, more hiding places, etc, under beds or whatever. 12, complete focus on horror and suspense. Amount of silly skins or anything kept to an absolute minimum, and return of the original Before the Dawn dark, foggy, spooky atmosphere. 3, hunt mode and story mode. They would both be tweaked to an extent, but most of the above changes primarily affect survival mode, and hunt mode and story mode moved off the main menu. Story mode will still be finished, it's important for later things, cough cough, APT. And he says there will be more changes that he has not discussed, but this would be the bulk of it, and obviously most of your inventory skins and like that would be gone, so this would be a pretty drastic change. And he asked us, would you guys be willing to take a hit for a complete Redux style revamp? And then at the end of the message, he said, feel free to discuss in Survive the Night chat. And then he put out a poll, yes or no, if people would want this. Now, I'll go ahead and tell you guys, 1,134 people voted yes on to change this, and 181 voted no to change this. So it's getting changed. This is happening regardless. You can't do anything now. So let me give you my overall thoughts on this. So number 1, I know a lot of people are going to they're going to be really critical on removing looping as a whole, but like, let me tell you the good side of this. I agree with this completely, and I think it's a good thing because like almost through all out of Survive the Night's entire run, RAC pretty much favored looping, and whenever new stuff came out, it was almost always looping sided. It would just be looping countering slashers, or just new gears to loop, or new mechanics to loop. It's just over all of that. And removing that would be like, I think okay, I think it could be pretty good, but we'll have to see like when he does it, and then we'll test it out. Another big thing I want to talk about is the removal of perks and traits. Now, I kind of don't agree on this one with him, and I think traits should definitely be removed. Slashers should not get perks, they get their own abilities for a reason. But I think a lot of perks for survivors should be removed, but they shouldn't entirely be removed. I think they should just have simple perks like leg man, thick skin, elusive, just like breathing bonuses, a speed bonus, a health bonus, but remove a lot of unneeded perks and remove the footsteps mechanic as a whole. Massive map changes, removals, and overhauls. I think this is a really good thing. I really don't like playing on maps like Church or Village. I just really hate those maps. It just sucks the fun out of the game for me. And if they remove them or like simplify them or just redo them entirely, I think this could be really good. And the removal of taunt and screams, I agree with the taunt removal because I think taunts kind of do just suck any horror or survival atmosphere the game even had. But I don't think they should remove screams. I think they should like remove a few screams that aren't serious and just have like basic screams. But I don't think they should remove screams entirely. And drastically simplified UI, I'm okay with that. I kind of like the UI now, but like since a lot of currency shops will be removed, it's like whatever. The massive change I want to talk about though is revives. I don't know if you guys know what Before the Dawn is and Before the Dawn Redux, but like it was the predecessor to Survive the Night, and it had revives and they were good, I think. But we'll see in Survive the Night because a lot of things are going to be changing, so we can't really fully judge all the changes based off what we know on paper. We're going to have to wait for the changes to be made, and then we're going to have to see them for ourselves to judge and then give our opinions on it. But since a lot of perks and like unneeded gears will be removed and looping as a whole will be removed, I think reviving could be a step in the right direction. And them completely focusing on horror and a suspense, more atmosphere theme for the game, I think is amazing. I really like that idea and I hope it comes. And improved hiding, I don't really care. I don't really like hiding. I'm more or so like roaming, but hiding could be cool. We'll see what they do with it because right now I'm indifferent on it. And something else I want to talk about is the skins. There's a lot of unused skins or just ugly skins or unfunny skins that aren't needed in Survive the Night at all. And I'm thankful Rack would be removing plenty of those. Because let me tell you, I hate the Breaking Bad doctor skin with a passion. It is so ugly, I just hate it. But he didn't say this in an announcement. Rack was also talking about skin rarities. I wonder how that would work. Like if you have to unbox them and get a rarity skin, or if it's like kind of in Pillar Chase 2 where you have to buy, where the rarer skins cost more to buy or something like that. I'm really excited for that. We'll just have to see because like I said, you can't really fully give your opinion without seeing it for yourself. Overall, this is a pretty big change for Survive the Night, and this is almost like a remake of the game. So I'm pretty excited. I think this could be a really positive change, but there is a few things I would tweak if I could. Like, I don't think survivors should get their perks entirely removed, but I do think slashers should get their traits removed. Slashers do not need traits. They are really overpowered, and removing looping as a whole would make them more overpowered than what they are. So, but revives would kind of counterbalance that, so we're just gonna have to see how it happens. I'm really excited for this, and I'm glad they're working on Survive the Night again, even if it's just this one remake or overhaul. So tell me what you guys think in the comments. And also, if you don't like the changes, please don't go and harass them. That's just really stupid and childish. You can dislike them and not play the game anymore, just don't go harassing them. Don't be annoying. But that's all. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. See ya.